only on DAZN.
Speaking of YouTube boxing, what are your thoughts on the Paul brothers and their matchups with these world beaters like Floyd Mayweather? What do you think about that fight?
I think that's a joke.
Yeah.
I think I love Logan Paul. You know, he's a really bright guy. But I don't blame him for fighting Floyd Mayweather. I just think it's absolutely ridiculous. Every fight has to have a narrative, right? So when I did KSI Logan Paul, two biggest YouTubers in the world. Floyd Mayweather against Conor McGregor, the biggest MMA star against the biggest boxer. What the fuck is Floyd Mayweather against Logan Paul? What's the narrative of that? One of the best pound-for-pound fighters of all time against a 0-1 YouTuber. Well, that don't make sense, does it? And as far as Jake Paul's concerned, I think Jake Paul's hilarious. I didn't like what he did, what he said about Conor McGregor's wife. I think that was really disrespectful to me. And like, for me, that's the kind of thing you don't joke about. But he don't care. He's just trying to goad Conor McGregor into doing something or some kind of fight. But for me, like, some things you say, some things you don't. But
do you feel partly responsible for putting them on the sports stage like that?
No, because I think it would have happened anyway. But I think I set the trend, which
definitely
in one way makes me feel really fucking good, and in other ways makes me think don't do too much of it. I mean, I had an opportunity after that to do more and more and more. In fact, DAZN wanted to do Jake Paul against Anderson Gibb. I wasn't really looking to do anything that quick, but they got so many subscribers from that fight that they wanted to do another one. And I just think that if we don't start making great fights for boxing, those events will become more of a norm, and that's when it becomes a bit dangerous for boxing. So that's why I think fights like Joshua Fury, Garcia Haney, Crawford against Spence, we need to make those fights so that people realise that boxing's great. And I have no problem with those other YouTube stuff. Floyd against Logan, it's not for me. But I have no problem. I'd do Jake Paul against KSI. It's fucking massive. Massive. You like that one, Mike?
I'm sorry?
Do you like that one?
Yeah, I love it. Great fight, yeah.
Only on DAZN.